Cass, who you know has been as bearish as possible. He's the counterpoint. He's the counterpoint on Cutler. He is saying right here, right now, and he's been so bearish, that we're finishing up on the day. Realmoney.com. I am not kidding. He's saying right here, right now, we're going to finish up. Now, this is a guy who, who made me feel that every day I shouldn't put my clothes on. I should stay in my bed with my cozy comfy and just, that I got an ABC carpet and just hide. And he's saying, stop hiding, buy them. I know. I told you it was breathtaking. I told you it was breathtaking. He's saying we're going to finish up for the day, that the margin clerks are almost done. They finish at 2:45, and whoosh, he's calling for a whoosh. He's calling for a whoosh.
Well, we might get
Since he's been so negative, I had to point it out.
Well, Dougie, I hope he's right now, because honestly, now he's been outed here, with his call. And
hey, listen.
We love you, Dougie.
A guy who's been bearish has more of an edge than people who've liked it. A guy who's been bearish, he says it's going to rally. I'm banking with him that we close up. I'm banking with Doug Cass, realmoney.com. Sorry.
Okay. Look,
all right.
Cramer.
Hey,
I'm not going to go against you.
You're going against him. If you're going against me, I just lighten up into the strength, as we were saying.
I'm just trying to be objective. I don't like when people go lemming either way. I just don't like lemmings.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep. I thought the Citigroup call was good. I mean, I was shocked. I thought Citigroup was closing.
Oh, you mean the Crittenden call? The Crittenden call.
That was a very good.
I thought it was
more
an
information.
Call.
More information. I can tell you that if Lloyd Blankfein or Richard Fold or Stan O'Neill or Jamie Dimon were to come on air and just say, you know what, worst case scenario, it is X, we would have a huge rally. The fact is that because none of them will come on, we're all scared because we're thinking that the reason why they're not coming on is because it's worse than we think.
Well, it was interesting, and I loved how Faber got that, because he was on the call. Right. This is a regular scheduled call. Citigroup has, CFO gets on. This is a new CFO who came up from American Express to talk about credit. And now all of a sudden, even people at Citigroup are saying, what's this call? What's this call? What's going on?
It's interesting.
The call.
Well, remember, they were saying on the call that it's only 5% of, it's a very small.
I thought that was amazing. And only 5% of their business.
Every day they turn the lights on at Citigroup means they were going to earn $6.5 billion that year. I mean, all they do is turn the lights on, they earn $6.5 billion. So, you really, I've liked it because it really is a tank. Now, it's a tank that hasn't been shooting straight, but it is a tank.
Well, sometimes it's better to have.
If Chuck Prince were to surface and say things were good,
he's going to surface.
That would be unbelievable.
Well, he had made comments about liquidity. Remember to that Italian Business Weekly about how liquidity was not dead. I just thought,
we got a lot of publications in America he ought to speak to, but
well,
whatever. If someone were to get out from under the covers at one of those brokerages and say something, then then Doug Cass will actually be caught up and be shorting by the time we get to the
all right. Let's get to a couple names.
Sure. Why don't we do that? Why don't we be stock specific?
ExxonMobil. You want to buy it?
All right. Now listen. I was on the darn call. I mean, everybody, the call was a little Alice in Wonderland. No one said what they were all thinking. They're all snickering, boy, is this a bad call? But Chevron reported a great quarter, and that got completely hammered. Royal Dutch reported a great quarter, and that's getting hammered. Frankly, Exxon, I am now freeing it from the penalty box. It is still making a lot of money.
It didn't drill enough. It
didn't drill enough. Well, I wanted it, earlier was at 86. It looked like it was going to be there, but, then we had the Doug Cass call. No, it looked like it was going to be there, but I have to tell you that Exxon, you don't want to bet against Exxon. They still are a bank. I would like them to be a little bit more of an oil company and less of a bank. But, they're going to be adamant that it wasn't that bad a quarter.
We got to go, but I want to ask you one thing.
Why do we have to go?
Because I want to ask you one thing.
I had more time on the Today Show.
You are a liar. That's right. That's right. Someone said in my ear you were a liar, and that's true.
Pants on fire. Brioni pants on fire.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
you got to see the Marshall's look on Friday. I know, stressed out.
Can I get to my last point here?
Is it Daffy's?
My last point was the CEO of Wesco.
I got that right. That's why you're laughing.
No, that is not actually why I'm laughing. I look to the viewer because they know.
Well,
they go, he is a CCHG.
Okay. Doug Cass is going to be wrong if it doesn't happen soon.
All right, hold on. Wesco, the CEO said there's been a pause in commercial construction.
Well, I don't agree that. I look at the REITs. The commercial construction REITs are on fire.
He didn't seem to think there was a problem, but he's got immediate orders. I just thought it was an interesting data point. I'm going to save it.
I don't
think
it's
it was
true.
A problem, but I think it's...
But if that's the case, you want to buy Annaly Capital Management and you want to buy Mike Farrell. This is his time. We've been waiting for it to be his time. Business Week thinks Fannie's going out of business. I've decided that. I read the Citigroup note and the Reuters release. It's not happening.
I think Fannie's back.
Fannie's back. Oh, well, I didn't.
All right.
It's still, there's too many losses to really make the jokes, but that's okay. Maybe You know, they're joking around.
You're not making
maybe
jokes.
they're joking at TJ Maxx. I don't know. I haven't been there.
Jim is going to be coming up tonight. I'm sure he'll get a lot more time on his own show than either Matt and Meredith gave him or I'm going to give him. That's all I can say. 6 and 11 o'clock Eastern right here on CNBC. Brian wouldn't give you that much time either.
And I hadn't put my jacket on.
All right, Street Signs is going to be back in a moment. Crazy.
Coles.
And a quick reminder, all the recommendations expressed by Jim Cramer are solely his and are not the opinions of CNBC and may have been previously disseminated by him. Before acting on a recommendation, consider its suitability for your circumstances and consider seeking advice from your own financial advisor.